the whole movie. So I'm just going to talk about my favourite bits. Fast forward straight into spoilers. Give you some time to turn my thing off. Okay. My favourite bit was the Andrew Garfield reveal. That was so cool. Oh, no, wrong one. Where is it? I did it on purpose, but now I can't find it. But damn it, Andrew Garfield. Oh, this is the Andrew Garfield. Cool. The Andrew Garfield reveal was so cool. I actually really liked Andrew Garfield already before the bandwagon of it kind of goes. I generally did. Like the first one was good. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. But the second one is where I really liked. Like I actually cried when I first watched that movie. Seeing when Gwen Stacy died, like how she died. Oh, that was just heartbreaking. Like even when I watch it with friends, I get like a little emotional. Could you imagine someone who you love and you've been so scared to well, something bad happened to them, and you promised they're like, oh, someone's joined, right, don't watch if you haven't seen Spider-Man, don't watch if you haven't seen the new Spider-Man. Okay, cool. Someone who you made a promise to, and then Gwen Stacy dies. I mean, that'd be so heartbreaking. And I think because of that, they did it justice, and in the Far From Home movie, that was just so good. Like, that just felt so good. Like I cried a few times watching the Far From Home. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was so, like, it felt like a love letter to the fans. Really, it felt like everything they could do, everything, like the chats you have, like, you know, with your friends, and they had the free Spider-Man, yeah, and they're talking about web singing. Like, it felt like you were talking with them. It's hard to explain. Either way, I felt
Hey, before you go, can you sign this for me, kid?
1 second. I wish you could come on. Let's just start again. There we go. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, can we sign it for us too? Yeah, Andrew Garfield performance was amazing. What? Why is she scared? Anyway, Andrew Garfield's performance just felt so good. Like, could you imagine, like, you that was a bad picture, anyway. Oh, hello. Andrew Garfield, when he takes off his mask, and he's like, and Ed does this swirly thing with his fingers because he stole the ring. I'm not sure what it's called, but he stole it, and he's able to do magic. That was cool. And then you see Andrew Garfield. Like, I didn't need to. Everyone just knew in the cinema that it was Andrew Garfield. Hey, Spider-Man, go away. Okay, I couldn't use the controller that well. That felt so good. When he takes his mask off and you see that it's
not fun getting beat up?
that it's him.
We'll sit with that for a while.
My husband thanks you. My kids
I love that. I thought, oh, have I got the new suit now? No. Let's do. Wait, no, we haven't talked about anti-gotham yet. So when he finally saves MJ, and before that he talks about pulling normally he pulls his punches, and he stopped doing that, and you see well, without her he became very dark, and I thought that was so realistic, because that's so cool. Although he's Spider-Man, he's human, like I don't know about you, but seeing, oh my god, how do you fight this guy? Oh, okay. Seeing and well, not being fast enough to save her, and then being able to save someone else's when they couldn't, that would feel like the ultimate, like, I did it. Still couldn't bring her back though. That's really sad to know that. And then MJ sort of goes, "Are you okay?" And he's like, yeah, that was really sad. Cool. Now let's talk about Tobey Maguire. Dude, he's amazing as always. Where is? Let's go. Yeah, let's take a picture. I thought he was amazing. They didn't really dive into his story. I kind of wish they did a little bit more, but yeah, it's okay. We know who he is. Yeah, I love the conversation about, you know, the webbing. That was hilarious.
God, how much I love photography.
I can't really say anything.
And now for listener emails. Made from Queens writes,
I mean, I was ecstatic by it, but I can't really pinpoint my favourite scene. Actually, no, I do. I can. Wait, I'll wait for this guy to stop talking.
This is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city, and I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice is love. Nothing but love.
What was I saying? Yeah, and the person who was actually done by the movie, let's put on this suit. Tobey Maguire. Ah, Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire? I was just talking about him. Tom Holland's performance, jeez, that just felt so good. The scene where spoiler again, aren't, you know what, if you concentrate, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. The scene where Spider-Man well, kind of loses it. It's so sad.
Like criminal activity, definitely top 5 or bottom 5, however that works.
Yeah, what was I saying? That it was so sad seeing.
A nice comfy paddy wagon will be here soon.
Oh my god! It was so sad seeing his response when the Green Goblin killed Aunt May. I tell you what's sadder actually, the actual actress thought no one would like her. Oh, that bothered me a little bit because she's good. Like, she's attractive, but generally, like, she's actually really good at her. I kind of wanted to say a bit about that because she said not many people would like her. Like, I thought she played the caring role quite well. Just wanted to say that. But yeah,
down there. Bad one. People could be injured.
Right. Okay, what? Okay, yeah.
Hold on.
One sec. What am I doing? And the scene where she dies and she talks about great power is great responsibility. I thought that was a nice thing in it.
That's everyone.
Because normally
Sorry,
it's
spider emergency.
what's that? I was seeking you. Send me a party invite. Maybe okay. Normally it's obviously Uncle Ben, and when she said that, I was like, oh no, please don't kill her off. But no, they did a good job on how they did it. Oh, like, just feel so bad for her.
We have a kidnapping in progress.
You felt so bad for. You felt so bad for poor Peter. Like the guy. Where's the car? The guy literally just had Tony Stark die. Then he's got his.
He's got an algorithm in the suit that can extrapolate where the kidnappers might have gone.
Oh, okay, I can see that. The meat, I can see it. The scene where she dies, and then it goes to his friends, and he's
Pardon me.
Stop it. Where the hell?
Body heat signature in this area.
Oh.
Hold on.
Hello?
I'll get you out.
Thanks. The cops understaffed. I was afraid no one would find me. They're the ones. Tourists.
Yeah, you see the scene with him crying about oh mate, oh that scene was done so realistic, and yeah, he was a lot darker than previous Spider-Man. Like, he was done, he was just so dark.
All done.
And one of the reasons why I didn't say favourite Tobey Maguire scenes is because it was involving Tom Holland. But yeah, I just remembered that's kind of why. Where?
As I warned.
Oh my God! Stop talking.
After Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem. Forgive me for raising my voice.
Sorry.
I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Sharon, our caller seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
Okay, going back to Aunt May, kind of gave me some time to talk about what I wanted to talk about a bit more clearer. Yeah, it just felt really, powerful
Guys are
actually.
already
That scene.
breaking. I better stop the entry. You guys don't look like locksmiths.
It felt like, oh my god, get your gun away, douchebag. The scene where you see her die again was sad.
Pro tip. If you're not good at breaking or entering,
Definitely not a scene where I could show kids of certain ages. That was quite heavy. Then Tom Holland, he wanted blood. Like he was bloodlusted. Like he was so pissed off, and I loved it. I thought it was sad to see it like that, but the reason why I loved it is because you see them, and it's like, what, that just happened. Like you're not gonna have a nice response, and it was just so realistic for it to be well, not that really. And yeah, and the scene, okay, now it's my joint favourite scene, is where
drug trade's gotten more aggressive post-Fisk. Gotta stump that out.
oh god,
You guys are like little pingpins in training. Oh, cute.
can you not? Okay, I'm gonna die. No. Do you know why I'm going to? Because I haven't played it in such a long time. Give me a second. Right. Ah, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, going back to what I was saying. God's sake. The scene where Andrew Garfield do the flip, that was sick. The scene where let's just go here quickly. The scene where they talk about where could he possibly be, and he was in his, they all got kind of spots to be alone when something tragic happens. I thought that was you had a feeling when I saw that. And the scene where the Green Goblin, he was just evil. He was like proper dark. I thought that was good. He was always been a good one, but the reason why I like Tom Holland one is because they said, you know, great power becomes great responsibility, and he didn't care about that. He just cared about the fact that his poor aunt passed away, and how he felt, and yeah, I mean, it was tragic. it wasn't just because he was dark because he was dark. He was dark because he was sad. Do you know what I mean? I would have got hit by that man there.
Well, that's just rude. Curbside.
And the scene where the glider, he got redemption for that because he got redemption for that because, well, he passed away because of the glider. And it was,
these guys have an impressive social circle.
it was kind of like, he wasn't gonna let it happen twice, and I think that was so good. But it was more than that. I think it was like he was kind of mentoring him. He was. It was needed because he kind of. I don't know if he was stronger or not stronger, but he stopped him from doing that. And the scene, like he pushed it towards him, and even Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man being there didn't really make him want to stop. He just wanted to get his revenge, and that was sad. How someone could be that taken by what happened? It was just so good. This stream has been a little bit of a failure, I've got to say. So I'm sorry about that. I think next time I do a movie, I'm gonna sort of have another person to build rapport and momentum over. But yeah. One thing I would say before I go is seriously, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, they're all my child heroes.
Attention units, we have a break-in in progress.
Not Spider-Man, Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. Seriously, massive respect to you. Yeah, I like you guys. So that's my. Let's take out these bad guys and then let's call it.
Ever hear a knocking?
Oh, also, the cutscene. I'm pretty sure that Venom's gonna. Oh, get it!
Leave me alone! Just like Spider-Man. He's not fighting fair!
That
Great news.
I think
You'll see all your
him,
friends again in jail.
Tom Holland being Venom will be awesome, and it fits so well right now, as we've just discussed, because he's in a dark place, and he's in a much darker place than Tom Holland was. I mean, Tom Holland Spider-Man, it was tragic, like what happened to him, but he felt it. I felt his. I kind of felt it a bit more for him. So for that, I think because he was so angry, he yeah, he's not gonna go down a good path, because even what's his face, them telling him the right thing, they still oh my god, he still went for him, and I just think because of that, boom, he's gonna be the darkest betrayer of it.
I need to find whoever caused this wreck before anyone else gets hurt.
I guess we're doing this before I go. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't think anyone was the best in it. I just think everyone was just amazing. And when I was a kid, I was about. When I'm referring to me as a kid, I'm talking for like. I watched Spider-Man, and I felt as like I wanted to be him, and then I watched Tom Holland sorry, Tobey Maguire, and I felt like I wanted to be him. And then I got older, and then I realised how tragic it would be to be Spider-Man. And then I was upset when I realised that Tobey Maguire wasn't going to be Spider-Man again. That was hard. Then Andrew Garfield, and the last thing you see of it is his Gwen Stacy die, and that was hard. And then this one, pretty sure he's going to have a new movie because he's only just started the gun. He just was amazing, and it was so hard to see him, in pain really. He just was in full-blown grief, and kind of wanted blood, and that was even more sad. He comes back or not. When I said it was good, I was more saying entertainment-wise, because it's done so well. But let me take out these bad guys, and then I think I'm done. I haven't really said what I wanted to say.
Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait, what's that feeling?
Alright. Love you guys.